Hey yo, this is Dash, and today I'm going to be finishing up with the last bits of my cook from last video.
Flashback.
Today is the Saturday before Super Bowl.
Go Birds.
And today I have 30 wings. Here's our 30. What do you guys think? A salmon fillet. This is simply a whole salmon fillet. 2 legs of lamb. 2 legs of lamb. There's one. I'm gonna put the thicker piece towards the heat. And this one, honestly enough, is not even all the way thawed out. All right. And I'm probably gonna cook 2 racks of beef ribs. The beef ribs. But with those things being said, I am getting ready to fire up the Lone Star Grill's pellet cabinet cooker, and we got some work to do. So today I have 2 boneless legs of lamb that I'm going to go ahead and take care of. There you go. So you can see the lamb, and I am resting it currently, but looking good, getting cut up. And I'm just going to do something simple, I'm going to say something slight, but this is how I slice up my legs of lamb. I don't really know which way or which orientation is best to do this, so this is just how I've started doing this. You'll see I cut the leg of lamb in half, and then I cut it opposite the way that I cut it in the first place. It'll make more sense in a moment. Hey yo, this is Dash. Get ready. All right, welcome to my cutting board. Before I get started cutting this leg of lamb, say as with all, but as with most of my cooks that involve slicing meat, I'm gonna get that on the cutting board. I end up using my fat separator. And I'm going to put a link, or there's a link to where you can get the separator from Amazon down below. Actually, it's updated from the one that I have. This one is actually rather old. So these stringy bits, I'm going to get those out of here. Now I'm just going to come in. This is the way the leg ran. So I'm going to come in and cut this right in here, just like this, right down the middle. And then I'm going to turn it 90 degrees and come and cut straight down. And you can see the light is blowing it out just a little bit, but you can see that smoke ring from the pellet cooker. Trying to keep the lamb firm, hold it tightly, and just coming through, slicing it up. Now this is not something I always do for my customers, but the 2 people that I'm doing this for today, one, he's going to be heading out for a kid's birthday party, and the other is a lady who has asked me to cut her lamb up for her in the past, so I kind of just do it as a service to help her out, and because I'm doing it for one, I'm going to do it for the other. All right, now I'm going to actually turn the leg this way, so that when I put it into my pan, it goes into the correct orientation of how it should be. And the pieces will all be together. You're seeing me slice this in real time, not sped up. you guys could smell this, it smells fantastic. Just gonna kind of come under, just like I do with brisket. Use the knife, pick this whole thing up, put it into the pan. These smaller pieces, we'll just get them chucked into the pan. The juices from the board, I will combine them and give each customer a container of jus. So I'm gonna get that over here for a moment. Get this one out of the way. And here is the second, almost said brisket, the second leg of lamb. And the reason why I cut it in the middle here is there's a big portion of the lamb that it just kind of, that's where it kind of all comes together. And again, I'm just going to do the same thing. Let's take the pan and pour those juices out. I do not recommend doing it one-handed. It is not easy. It goes without saying to be careful when you are slicing. This knife, this is a 12-inch meat slicing knife, straight edge, that I got from Restaurant Depot years ago. I've been using this knife for a very long time, but I keep it sharp. I have a guy that sharpens my knives, and I take my knives to him a few times a year and get him to sharpen the knives. And I haven't had any issues. This piece, again, because of how I'm going to lay it out in the pan to keep it intact, I'm going to have this facing me, the cut side facing me, where the other was the opposite. There's roughly a cup of jus between the two briskets, or between the two legs of lamb. So we're going to pour out half, another half. Just kind of eyeball it, give them each half. There you go. All right. Now the one good thing about the fact that it's cooler is a lot of the fat was, I won't say trapped, but chilled, and it didn't make it into the jus. All right. Get these covered up, and I'm gonna be on my way. There is the pan all cut up. And here's the other pan. Get that one covered up as well. All right, so there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It's been a while since I've sliced up and actually cooked some lamb for you guys. Oh wait, look, this is how I got the overhead shot for you. Suction cup to this like magic arm thing pointing straight down for that overhead shot. If you haven't already seen that video where I did talking about the different cameras that I use and some of the equipment that I use for doing barbecue, please feel free to check it out. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, thank you guys so very much, as always, for coming along on my barbecue adventures. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Anyway, I'll see you next time.
More butter, baby.